Hello everybody, welcome to Learn Excel. I'm your instructor for MS Excel. We'll be learning today formatting. So guys, we have already covered this. Let me click this and now we have to cover this formatting. Let me go to this tab, formatting. Guys, what is formatting? Why do we need to learn formatting here? So let me cover all that. So if I write over there, suppose 123 and this is the number I have typed. So you can see numbers are always aligned to right. If I type over there XYZ, so XYZ, the text which is aligned to left. Remember the difference. Numbers are always aligned to right. Tags are always aligned to left. If I type over there anything, you can see this is the text. And if I type any number, it is aligned to right. So this number I have to this is actually the shortcut control B. You just click this, it has become bold. If you have to increase the font size, you can keep on clicking this way you can increase the font. And if you have to decrease the font, you can click on decrease the font. And the same way you can click this and press Control B. Control B is a shortcut. If you want italic, you can see the italic. Control I. So Control I is a shortcut. Either you press Control I, it has become italic, or maybe you just if you have to restore to the previous stage, you just you go this, or you again you click on that. So if you have to underline this XYZ, you just click Control U. This is the shortcut. So this is how we do our font adjustment. And now if you see, this is the Calibri, the font name. I want you know Arial. So you have this Arial. So if you just see that this is Calibri, this is Arial. And the font size, you can see this is 10. And if I have to go to alignment, what is alignment? Alignment are of many types. To the left, to the right, to the top, you can see this is the alignment tab. So if I have to write over there, I am your Excel trainer. So you can see I have to type this, I'm Excel trainer. If you have to see this way, accordingly it is going. See, this is how. If I want to align to the left, so it has gone to the left. If you have to the right, it has gone. If you want in the middle, on the top, it will become. So you can see now, suppose this is the place where you want this way. So according to your requirement, you can align the content in the Excel file. So here you can see, if I go center, it has become now in the middle. So I hope you found this useful. And now let me cover this also in this formatting some wrap text. Suppose I'm writing over there something, understand that. Or maybe this is the column width. How will you find out column width? Just right click and column width. Actually column width is 20.14. If you have to increase column width, you can increase 25. So it will keep on increasing. Column width, if you want 34 has become. So now, but when you represent the data, it doesn't look good. So either you just click this wrap text. So if you do wrap text, it actually wrap the text. So you don't need to stretch the column. Accordingly, it will, take up that space. So if you double click, if you click again, it has come to previous stage. If you click again, it has come to wrapped part. So this is how you can do that. Now let me cover that. You can see there are some, shortcuts over there. These are the dots where you can go. And if you have to see, this part is clipboard part, cut, copy, format, painter. Font part where you have bold and size and everything. Now if you see that alignment, this part is alignment. If you see that, this part is all about alignment settings, so numbers and so on. So let me give you an example. Let me type some date over there. So the shortcut to put the date, control semicolon. So this is the date. If I have to drag this, guys, you can drag these days. Let me do Control Z, which we have covered already. So you can just drag this, and you can see by default it is fill series. This is dragged up to 3rd of December. So I want date format in a different way. You can press Control 1. Control 1, you can see that Control 1 we have clicked. Now I want a date format. Maybe I want this date format. So you can see all the date format is changed now. So to your requirement, you can change your dates. I want date this, so it will come this way. Let me do Control Z and format numbers. So let me type some numbers over there, 123 and 0.12. Okay, so I have put all the numbers. Now I want to format these numbers. How do I format that number? So if you go there, numbers are there. I want all the numbers with no decimal. So you can see that all the numbers are there. All right. So this is actually the way you can, do the formatting, and you can increase the decimals this way, and you can decrease the decimals by clicking the shortcuts over there. Apply currency format. Suppose I want to apply the currency format over there. How will you do that? Control 1, press again, and you can see over there some currency. Suppose I want Indian rupees. So you can just click OK. So it has come Indian rupees. I want dollar, you want euro, and all the currencies are available there. So maybe let me search something. So you can select the currency which you have to apply. So you can search currency if you have over there, or maybe you can select anything. Suppose I want, let me French, English. So I want this currency. So it has become this way. So according to your requirement, you can select the currency and everything. So alignment is clear, apply format is clear, format number and decimal is also clear. So let me cover some more things which can easily be useful for you guys. Percentage and text and everything. Let me cover percentage also. Suppose you have 12.3, you want to apply some percentage over there. So there are shortcuts. So guys, you can just, this way you can apply the percentage, but this is actually wrong. So if you have percentage 0.05 or some data like that, so you just apply the percentage, it will come this way, 5%, Control Z, 1.05. So this is how the percentage comes. So you can have these shortcuts, Control Z. So yes. So there is another shortcut which actually available, Control Shift percentage. You click everything, Control Shift percentage also does the same job. So this is also clear. Let me go back to my home screen and let me double click. This is also clear. Cell reference, guys. What is cell reference? So this is actually very important topic. Please pay attention because this is the most used in our Excel calculations day to day. So I want your 100% focus on this. So relative reference, absolute reference, mixed reference examples I will give in this session now. So what is relative reference and what is absolute reference? Guys, relative reference is dynamic where you can, let me show this the example, it will be clear. Absolute reference, which is a fixed reference, constant reference. So as I mentioned already, let me put a student and let me put them score. Okay, these are my students, A1. All right, and this is the score. Let me put some marks, 75, and okay, let me see that. So guys, this is actually the data which I prepared for you. Now I have to find out the total percentage of these people, like from 150 is the total score. People got 75, someone got 81, someone obtained 84, someone obtained 85, and so on. So I have to apply percentage, like find out the percentage. How will I do that? Equal to this divided by this. So understand now the scenario. So this actually is 50% marks even has obtained. If I drag this, you can see the data does not look good. If someone is scored 75, the percentage is 50%. Okay, let me put the percentage over there. And if someone scored 77, it's not possible. 1 or 3% is not possible. So understand now, this is actually the fixed column. F2, you can see name box. F2 is the fixed column. So what should I do here? I have to fix F2 because F4, of course, this is F4. You can see F4. And of course, this is F5. This is F5. So I don't need to fix this data, which is coming correctly. If you see that F11, which is correct. But now F2 is perfect over there, but over there it has become F3. So F3 has nothing, just text. So what should I do to fix this? So now you click this and press F4. As I mentioned already, press F4 once. It will lock your cell thoroughly. Just enter and you can just drag the formula. You can see the result has come out now. A1 has scored 50% marks, A10 has scored 56% marks, and A1 is scored 57% marks. This is how you can calculate the percentage. So now let me tell you, this is called absolute reference, and this is called relative reference, guys. And you can see the result is perfect. Now let me take one more example for you. 10, 20, and 30, and 40, and 50. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So if I tell over there 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the data. Now what you have to do, this cell should be 10, this is 20, this is 30, this is 40, 20, 40, 60, 80, 30, 60, 90, 120, 50, 100, 150, 200. This is how I want my data. So how will I achieve the data? So you know that this is capped in fourth row. You can see this is my fourth row, and this is actually my fifth row, sixth row, seventh row, and this is my J column, K column, L column, M, N, and so on. Let me park this image to the right. So now understand, how will I achieve this task? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I do this 10 multiplied by 1, okay, if I drag this, the result is correct or wrong? Absolutely wrong. Guys, the result is wrong. As I mentioned, I need 10, 20, 30 or 40. 10 into 3 equal to 30. Now we got 60. Why the error is coming over there? Understand this. So here, what you have to do, you know that this is our fourth row, which is constant, but this is our relative reference. What should I do here? Equal to 10. So you know that 10 is also constant when we drag from K to N. So J5 multiplied by 1. Understand now this formula. So J5, actually J5, we have to lock over there the column. So press F4, press F4 once, press F4 twice, press F4 thrice. Now column J is locked, which is correct. And now let's come back to K4. What should we do with K4? Do we have to uh, drag, do we have to lock something over there? Yes, because you can see this data is located in fourth row, which is constant. So over here, we'll click this, and we have to lock this row. As I mentioned twice, you have to press. Now row is locked. If you enter this, you see that data is correct. This is what we require. 40, 140, 40 into 2, 80, 40 into 3, 120, 40 into 4, 160, 50 into 3, 150, and so on. This is how we get our data. So as I mentioned already, please focus your attention. This is very much useful in your day-to-day operation work. So let me uh, redo this to make you understand better. So as I mentioned, this is my data which is kept in J column. Of course, this should be the constant data when you drag it to the right or down, and this is constant row. So you can see over here we have to freeze the fourth row, and here we have to freeze the column J. How will I do that again? If you click this and multiplied by 1, what should I do? You just click this J5, select this, or you can just press F4 once, but we don't want, we press F4 twice, we don't want, we press F4 thrice. Yes, so now you see that this way column is logged, and again you go to K4, and here you have to log the row because row is constant. Press F4 once, it has logged everything. Press F4 twice. Yes, this is what we need it now. Row is logged. So this is actually the formula. You can drag to the right, you can drag to the down. Everything is perfect. 50 into 150, 50 into 3, 150, 50 multiplied by 4 equal to 200. This is how we actually deal with relative reference and absolute reference. So we have covered everything in this. I hope you found this useful.